Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly and I make videos about art and creativity. I have been taking art very seriously for about 5 years now. I am not a master and I will always consider myself a student, but I can share what I learn along the way. During these past 5 years, I have discovered that using a limited palette has really helped my art improve. And since we're basically heading into a recession and inflation is consistently growing, I thought now would be a great time to talk about using a limited palette and limited art supplies. So here are 5 reasons you should try a limited palette if you haven't already. Reason number 1, you will have a cohesive body of work. I think having a cohesive body of work is one of the hardest things to put together when you're at the beginning stages of your art journey. And there are many advice videos out there about portfolios, art style, and making a cohesive body of work. Now, I am not interested in a portfolio per se because I have no intention of trying to work in the entertainment field or anything like that. I am, however, very interested in finding my style, which I'm sure a lot of you are as well. One of the easiest ways to do that is to use a limited palette. I also usually combine a theme or a limited set of tools with a limited palette, and voila, a cohesive body of work. Reason number 2, constraints equal creativity. When you give yourself constraints with color or tools, you are less focused on finding the perfect color or perfect tool, and instead you focus on what you're working on with what you have. When you focus on what you're going to make with what you have given yourself, your brain works a little differently. Trying to convey certain things with limited tools can really get those creative juices flowing, and you find interesting ways of doing things. It inspires ideas you wouldn't normally have thought of if you didn't put those constraints in place, and it may even help you get closer to finding your style. Reason number 3, you will prioritize value and composition. It goes without saying that we've all wasted time trying to find the perfect color or the perfect tool for a certain aspect of a piece. When you work with a limited palette, you focus more on value and composition. You spend more time making the piece better as a whole rather than wasting time on color. And I'm not saying that color isn't important, but focusing on your colors rather than values and composition will overall bring your piece down. Having awesome color without good value and good composition is counterproductive. You should really learn value and composition first and then focus on color. A limited palette really helps with this. Reason number 4, it will improve your color mixing. I know, I just said value is greater than color like 5 seconds ago, and that is still true. However, a limited palette is a constraint, and you will find yourself wanting a color that you have not given yourself. Your brain then goes into problem-solving mode, and you try to figure out how to concoct that color from the limited palette that you have given yourself, which will in turn improve your color mixing skills and your understanding of color theory. You may make mud a few times, and that is okay. Eventually, if you have trouble in this area, you will improve. I know I have. And reason number 5, it saves time and a little bit of money. One of the best things about using a limited palette or a limited set of tools is that it saves you so much time. Have your limited palette or the certain tools you're going to be using set out on your desk so everything is ready to go. You will spend so much more time creating and a lot less time rummaging through your drawers or your pencil case looking for that perfect supply. And a limited palette is also very easy on your wallet because you don't have to buy the whole set of colored pencils. Like, you can easily go to the store and get 5 or 6 pencils or 5 or 6 colors, whatever you decide to limit yourself to, and it will save a lot of time and money. And those are my 5 reasons you should try a limited palette if you haven't already. If you have anything to add to this conversation, please leave it in the comment section so we can continue to grow and connect as a community. If you found this video helpful, a like is always appreciated, and why not subscribe while you're here? Turns out a bunch of you watching my videos are not subscribed yet, and I have a library of over 200 videos that you may find helpful. Speaking of which, here's a video that YouTube thinks that you might like, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.